Hello,
Hello.
hello, and
God.
welcome everyone back to episode 12 of the Sweet and Sour podcast.
I'm your host, Jen.
Right?
Right, and
All right, and
that's Dom.
that's Dom. I'm
And welcome
Dom.
back. Dude,
What?
I look like I just got back from the lake.
Because you just
'Cause I
did.
just did.
You just did, and I went to the lake yesterday.
How was that?
It was fun. We went tubing. That was my first ever tubing experience, and I was very confused on what it was exactly until I got in the water.
Surprised your cripple ass could even go.
First of all, I can't even swim, which is the main issue. So I didn't know what tubing was. Like this giant inflatable thing. And me and my friend Audrey both just laid stomach flat on it. And then I didn't realize he was going to go fast as fuck. And we just literally just got sent off. That shit was crazy. I was scared for my fucking life. I was afraid I was going to die.
Swim?
No.
Oh, I guess we already established.
We've already made that established, yes. Oh, shit. Kind of rained at the lake yesterday for us. Very shitty.
It didn't rain for us.
It just rained a little bit.
It was really
but then the
nice
rest
today,
of it-
actually.
Is it
It was super nice.
sunny out?
Not really. The sun kind of went away, but it was still like bearable, you know?
Right.
It was a good time.
What'd you guys do when you guys were out there?
Just paddleboard. They brought like a grill. So we had glizzies. Yeah. They had this like extra large family paddleboard. We packed like 12 people on that bitch.
On one paddleboard?
On one paddleboard. It was
Really?
crazy. That shit was huge. And they would like jump and like try to rock it and it would not flip. It was the craziest shit ever.
I didn't even know they made paddleboards that fucking big.
Yeah.
Like a boat.
Pretty much.
A boat that fits fucking 12 people. The fucking ship we were on yesterday wouldn't even fit 12 people.
Crazy. It like had an actual like boat.
Yeah.
Or,
No,
like-
she knew this guy that had like a boat that we
Oh,
can just like hang
nice.
out on. We were supposed to have more people show up, but like we had about like 8 people bail. So it was just me, Audrey, the captain. And originally he was all like, "Can I invite my girlfriend then?" Because I think he felt bad for us that we didn't have anyone else. But then
He's
his
like,
girlfriend
"Oh, you
bailed
guys-
on us too.
You guys have no friends. I'll bring people.
And then his girlfriend bailed on us too. And I'm like, fuck us, man. I guess we're fucking losers. But regardless, it was a fun time. I mean, I didn't know what fucking tubing was, but that shit was so fun. I've never experienced
never
anything like
even,
that my
like,
entire
seen it?
life. No, I didn't know what it was.
Really?
Yeah, so I thought tubing originally was, you sit like in a float.
Like river tubing?
Yeah, the river tubing, like you
Mhm.
just sit in it and you just like get dragged. But apparently you just go 80 miles an hour on a ship
Yeah.
fast as fuck. They'll
Have you
just
seen the
carry you.
people with like the skis, like the water
Yeah,
skis?
we saw
That
we
shit's
saw a
sick.
wakeboarder. I
Oh
think
yeah,
that's what
that
it was
shit's
called.
sick too.
We saw one of those guys out there. Like he wasn't part of our group,
Was
but
he
that
doing,
guy
like,
was.
flips and like tricks.
He was doing some crazy shit. I saw him get
Yeah.
wiped out though. Like that guy
It's
was like creating crazy
easy.
waves for him.
Yeah.
He tried to do a jump and he just got splashed and he just
Yeah.
disappeared from the board. I was like, he just got eaten up by the water.
That shit hurts.
Thank God for life jackets. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was telling because Nikki got all drunk at the lake.
Right.
And she had a life jacket, but they didn't like tighten it all the way. So you know, like those kids, like when you see like little kids in like bodies of water and they have life jackets on that are too big for them.
Oh yeah, and it
The
looks
whole
like
life jacket is like up here.
it looks like they're all floated up.
Because she doesn't know how to swim either.
Still getting choked on the fucking life
I
jacket.
was like, this bitch is about to drown with a life jacket on right now. Like,
She's drunk in the middle of the water, doesn't know how to swim either.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got her and her friend a paddleboard, and then me and Tony shared a paddleboard.
Mhm.
So it was like 2 per. But like I said, the group was big, so that our group also had the extra large. The big one
Right.
was also them. So there was like 10 of them on that one, me and Tony on one, and then Nikki and her other friend on another. But then one of the guys from the big one jumped over onto their paddleboard. And like the paddleboards that we rented, like there are 2 people max. Like me and Tony were on it, and we were already like about to sink that bitch. And so they try to put 3 people on that one, and then they start just going down. Like every time I look over, they're flipped. Like I don't know what they
Why were they doing that? What the fuck?
I don't know. It was
Fucking
funny
drunk
as fuck,
people
though.
just having an exciting time, I guess.
No, I felt very out of place. They were like, I was like talking to some of them, and I was like, yeah, like you guys look so, like you guys are so fun. Like, how old are you guys? And they're, oh yeah, like we're 17.
Oh my
I'm
god.
like, dude, I'm like 10 years older than you. I should not be here, bro. I am too old to be here. It was like 17-year-olds to like the max was probably like 21.
For real?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Because they were like all my cousin and my sister's friends.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, dude, I do not belong here. I'm too old.
Never too old to go to the lake. I'm too old to get flipped over by someone else on a paddleboard. Oh my god. I don't know. That's still fun. I love going to the lake and stuff like that, but holy shit, it's exhausting when you come home. Like, you just came back, like, right now. Like, Jen, I told her yesterday that we might do the podcast yesterday, but, like, I was going to be home super late, so we weren't going to do it.
I was trying to do it yesterday because I have so much packed into today.
She has a bunch of shit packed into today, but I wasn't able to make it home, like, any time before 10.
So I was like, okay, you want to do today? That's fine. Like, wake up in the morning, come down from the casino, go to the lake, come back, do the podcast real quick, go back to the casino.
Just being a fucking degenerate this weekend. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Every weekend, bro.
She decided that she was going to go to the casino.
This summer is my
like 4 a.m.
summer.
last night. Wake up, go to the lake.
Well, no, we got a hotel room.
Hotel room.
So
my
we
bad.
stayed there.
Yeah, you guys stayed there.
And
But still, 4 a.m. you guys
have
were out
you
till.
stayed the night there?
No, never.
Dude, that was the best. I only had 5 hours of sleep, but that was the best 5 hours of sleep I've ever freaking had.
You're probably all tired from all the gambling.
Well, no, because they have like the all the rooms are like a cool 65 degrees at all times.
Oh, really?
So it's nice
Keep
and
the room all cold.
cold. Yeah, the sheets are like cooling, and like all the beds are like firm, like Tempur-Pedic beds.
Oh my god.
Because they're like nice hotels, because it's a casino hotel, so they're kind of nice, and it's the one that just got remodeled, so it's like nice and firm. And then the room blackout. It
Really?
was literally 10 a.m. this morning, and I was like, it literally.
You saw no sunlight coming in? You thought it was still
I was
nighttime?
like, it's the middle of the night. There is no way it's
All right.
morning. It's actually really crazy. I could probably sleep there all day. So yeah.
Damn, they really got you on that one.
Hey, it was a free room. That's why too.
Free?
Yeah,
How?
because when you spend a lot of money at the casino, you get rewards cards, and so they comp like
How much did you
rooms or
spend
like
there? What the
buffets.
fuck? How much did you spend?
Well, not me, my parents.
Oh, your parents.
We
Okay,
just
then.
reap the rewards, you know? Like every weekend too, they always get comps for the buffet.
How
So
much,
instead of
how much would you have to
paying-
spend for that, though?
I have no idea. They spend a
Realistically.
lot.
That sounds like you would have to spend a decent amount.
I mean, just last night we were only there for, or they were only there for like 2-3 hours, and they lost like 1,500.
My definition of a lot is that much. 1,500 is
like
a lot.
Couple grand.
So a lot at the casino, I would only imagine it'd be fucking way
Yeah.
more than that.
Well, it adds up too over time. But that's how they get you to come back. So like the people who are like big spenders, they always send you like, oh, here's a free room if you come back. Oh, here's free. You know what I mean?
It's like a
that's how
reward point system, yeah.
That's how they get you. So like
Yeah.
every weekend, they send my parents like buy one get one free for the buffet. Because
That's
they
nice.
have like
the buffet's so fucking good there.
Yeah.
I love the fucking
Yeah.
buffet at the casino.
But you know how much it is now? Is actually
I was talking to
insane.
someone about it the other day. Wasn't it like $40
It's $60.
$60?
Per
What the fuck?
person.
just to eat at the buffet
Yeah.
now?
Can you imagine if you don't have any comps, like if you don't have any rewards, regular people are just paying $60 per person. And it's not even that good of a buffet. Like
Yeah, it's not that
it's
great.
good, but it's like Golden Corral level.
Yeah, like I'll go there
buffet.
to eat. Like if my friends, like if we're all up at the casinos, I'm not really gambling. The only money I'm throwing out is on food.
Yeah.
You know,
So if it's free, then it's definitely worth it.
It's worth it, yeah.
But $60.
That's a lot of fucking money.
And the line is always huge. So I'm like, all of these people are just paying $60. Like y'all got money.
Damn. It used to be so like cheap back then.
It
Well,
used
like
to
it
be
was
like
enough.
30
Yeah.
bucks.
It was enough to like, it
Yeah.
was good enough.
So whenever they send my parents the free buffet thing, we fucking all go.
That's worth it. Yeah, at that
All
point,
of
that's
us
worth
go.
it. That's point if you get coupons and rewards back for like that. It's totally worth it. But now I don't even know if I want to go up to the casino anymore. 'Cause
Well, we
that's all I
go,
fucking go
and
for.
like, so it's mainly for the crab, right? That's why we go, is for like the seafood, because that's what makes it worth it, is the seafood.
That shit's bomb.
My mom, so like we go and we get all the crab first, and that's pretty much all we eat. We end the meal with like the other stuff, but the main course is like the crab.
Mhm.
And so last night, like me and my mom are like just on the same wavelength. I bring up, so you know Asian Cajun, how
Yeah.
they have like sauce.
Right.
The other night we went to Asian Cajun for my sister's birthday, and I love Asian Cajun sauce. It's like the perfect amount of garlic and spice and like Cajun seasoning. So I took the leftover sauce and I put it in a Ziploc bag to bring up to the casino to dip my crab in. And everybody was looking at me all crazy, okay? My whole family was like, why would you do that? Until we sit down and they're like, yo, give me some. Like, give me some of the sauce. Like, I want some of that. And then we finished the sauce and she goes, hey, take that bag, all this leftover crab, we're going to start cracking it. And the meat, you stuff back in the bag to bring home. Because they don't let us bring home leftovers. So then we're sitting there cracking like 4 plates of crab to stuff in this tiny Ziploc bag to put in her purse so that she could bring back home.
Fucking god.
Asian parents love it.
Jen loves fucking sauce. She'll fucking go anywhere. When I
I'm a
first
sauce bitch.
Yeah, and like when I first first time hanging out again after a while, I think we went to like get Korean barbecue or something like that. The first thing Jen does is pull out this fucking it's like the big Ziploc bags. It was just filled with sauce. I'm like, what are you
I'm
doing?
a sauce bitch, okay?
And she's like, I love this sauce. I had to bring it with us so we could use it.
The sauce make or breaks the meal. Okay, you can have a bomb ass meal, but if you don't have the right sauce, it's not satisfying anymore. And every time after that, too, you remember all the times that we go to barbecue and I'm like, yo, do you have sweet chili at your house? Can you bring some?
Jen would
And
always
you
fucking.
never have any,
I have a shit
bro.
ton now.
You
For no
never
fucking-
fucking have
For the last time
any.
fucking we had Gray, Jazz, and all of them on the podcast, I still have that giant bottle of fucking
Yeah.
sweet chili. And then like my sister bought more too. Randomly, I'm like, oh my god, are you
But
fucking
that's
Jen?
sauce.
Are you fucking Jen now? It is the best sauce though, honestly. That shit just tastes so good.
You just gotta have some sauce. Gotta have some sauce in your life.
That is true though. Honestly, sauces do make or break some meals for me.
But that's not even like, okay, I'm sauce, but like that's not even that bad. Have you seen like there's a lot of people that go to the like our local Korean barbecue, and I've seen them bring like whole ass jars of like pickled jalapenos,
never
like
seen that.
tortillas, and they make tacos.
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah,
That's
all my
smart. What the
Mexican
fuck?
homies that go to the barbecue spot, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. And all the Viets, they bring rice papers to make spring rolls. You just don't know. You just don't know.
I haven't seen that at all.
I've seen it.
Every
I see it
time we've
all the
gone,
time.
I've
It's
never
so
seen it.
fucking funny.
You do go a lot more frequent than I do, but
And
I
I'm like, yo, that is low key, like the move.
just started.
And it's so funny because like the people, the guys that would bring the tortillas, they would fucking put that shit on the grill so it like soaks up
Yeah.
all the meat juices.
Oh
and
my
stuff.
God.
Yeah, toast the tortilla a little bit. They bring cheese. Like
Bring
it's a whole fucking
Bring your own
station.
meals too. Holy
And I
fuck.
love that the owner is just like, yeah, fuck it.
The owner there is really cool though.
I love her. She's so cool.
She just says hi to Jen every time we go in. Every time we do go in, she's usually always there too.
That was the time, like the time Bonkai was here, and I didn't have my card. she was luckily there, and I forgot my card because I was trying to pay for all of us because they were in here visiting, so I was trying to be a nice like host, and I forgot my card, so I was like, "Yo, can I just Venmo you? Can I just Venmo you this meal?"
Yeah, at first Bonkai was about to pay for it. He's like, she was all like, Bonkai, do you have your card? And Bonkai's
I was like, "I'll pay for it."
"No, no,
Oh shit! I don't have my
She doesn't
card.
have
Can you
her
pay for it?
I was like, what do you mean you don't have your fucking card? You're gonna offer to pay and then you just don't have your fucking money on you.
No, but luckily me and the owner are like tight. So she was like, "Yeah, you're lucky. You're a regular because I
No.
wouldn't do this for anybody."
It was nice to have that connect.
Because it
At
was
that
like
moment.
$200 too. It wasn't
Yeah.
like it wasn't cheap. So she was like, "Yeah, it's okay."
That's still one of my
Love ya.
favorite stories to talk about. Because it's like Jen made us pay for fucking Korean barbecue.
I paid. Relax. But food is like my number one thing.
Oh, me too. Did you guys go eat anything already before you guys fucking came back here? You
I had a coffee this morning.
guys about to hit that buffet back when you guys go into the casino or what?
Maybe if my parents go, because it's under my parents' rewards. So they check your ID. And so my dad, like this morning, my dad was like, "Here, you can use my rewards card," because they have like a 24/7 restaurant in the casino.
Oh, do they?
So if you have rewards, like if you have enough points, then it's pretty much just free. You just order what you want, and they just give it to you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so he was like, in the morning, here's like my rewards card. In the morning, if you get hungry, like just go to that restaurant. And I'm like, Dad, what if they ask for your ID though? Because it says your name on the rewards card.
Right.
And so sometimes they check it against your ID to make sure it's you. And he goes, "Well, if they ask for ID, just run." I don't know. I was like, "Dad, I'm not doing that."
It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do? Fucking arrest you for using a fucking not your fucking rewards card?
But yeah.
Did they show your dad's face on that card? No, right?
No,
it
it's
just shows his last name. Yeah,
No, his full name.
full name.
Yeah.
Was yourself then? Should be fine.
No,
guess you
they
didn't.
always checks. Like if you're at the tables too, you can't. They always check your ID against your rewards card before giving you rewards.
Fucking whack.
For real. Do you gamble?
No.
No?
I do go sometimes. The last time I did go gambling, I went with Trevor, and we went to Vegas, California, because we can just drive over there. So we we did like a little trek. We drove over there. I think it was only like a couple hours. I think it was like
it's
an
only
hour.
like 4 hours. What? An hour? It's
Well,
like 4 hours to Vegas from
Maybe it
Cali.
was. I don't remember exactly. Maybe it was like
Hello?
2 or 3 hours. It didn't feel that long. But we drove over there. Trevor goes gambling. Zeph's hanging out with us too. Zeph's gambling a little. And then Trevor hands me like $20. He's like, "Go wild, bro."
Go wild.
He gave me the $20. I won like $180, but then I
Uh-huh.
lost it all immediately right after because I tried to bet it all on roulette.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
So I lost all that money, and then I waited for them to finish, but they didn't finish till like 4 in the morning as well.
What did they play?
Trevor likes to play blackjack a lot.
Oh, I like blackjack too.
That's like his main thing. I think Zeph was playing a bunch of that too. We were moving around a little bit, but once we were done, we left at like 5 or 6, so the sun was out already.
Mm-hmm.
We started driving home, and then Trevor's like, "Bro, I'm too tired. I can't drive anymore." We were like 10 minutes into the drive, and he just parks in a parking lot. So we all decided to go sleep in the car together. So it's like all hot. We're all like moist in there because we're all breathing and shit like around
That's
each other.
disgusting.
He said he didn't want to open the windows or anything, and I was like, "All right, this is too hot." I woke up like an hour later, and I was like, "All right, Trevor, move out of the front seat. I'm driving against the rest of the way. I can't handle this anymore."
Why don't you get like a hotel real quick or like?
Because Trevor's cheap as fuck. That's why.
He has money.
Yeah, but he's
What?
cheap as fuck. He made us all sleep in the car. He's like, "Why would I just get a hotel if we could all just sleep in the
Oh,
car?"
no.
Back from his ghetto days. I get it, though. I understand that. So when I was driving home, that was like the fucking worst drive of my life. I was like, dude, I'm way too tired for this. And I didn't even gamble. We haven't eaten anything.
Or just go to like, you guys were in Vegas. Go to like a freaking Asian massage place and just get a fucking 30-minute massage and take a nap there.
Listen, he didn't want to do all that. I'm broke at the time too, so like I have no money. So I'm just like,
It's just like $10.
I know, but I have to do whatever he's doing. I'm like, fuck, I'm just gonna sit behind this guy and just do whatever the fuck. No, but I don't gamble, but I get caught in a lot of weird gambling stories, so that's really all I got.
Gambling's fun if you have the money.
Yeah, money. I'm always broke.
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you go and like when you go, sometimes it's not that much just to like throw
Couple down.
a few down. Like the weekends is crazy. People have like the tables up there. Like last night was like 50 minimum. I was like,
50?
one hand is $50 minimum
Black Hawk.
bet. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that usually
I was
happens
like, God
during
damn.
the weekends are like crazy.
Yeah.
Holidays too, especially around like Chinese New Year's, Vietnamese New Year's.
Bro,
There's
last
so
night,
many,
I
so
thought
many
it was
Asian
a
people.
holiday
Too.
last night because there's a shit ton of people there. A shit ton of
I
people.
guess it's the end of the month.
I was standing. Oh, is that why?
Maybe. Most of the time during the end of the month, people always usually get like a lot of their paychecks and stuff like that. So where do you go with a paycheck? You go to the casinos. You gamble it all away.
That's not good. Mercury is in retrograde. You don't want to be doing that.
Freezing Gatorade.
But literally, there's these kids. Oh my God, it was pissing me off because I was playing roulette like at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and you know you have to like put your chips down on the numbers that you want to bet on.
Yeah, the numbers
There's
and the
these
colors.
kids like fresh. I feel like they were freshly 21. They were just like I barely like. There were so many people at that table. Like you could just see my hand through the crowd, like trying to
put your
put the
fucking
numbers.
chips
Yeah,
down.
and I was like, "Yo, like, can you like, are you even playing? Because these group of kids, there's like 10 of them, but only one was actually playing,
And
I
they're
was
all
like,
grouping around to watch him.
yeah, and I'm like, that's fine, but like, don't like be up on the table, like right on the table is like for the people that are betting and playing.
Usually they push them away. They
But
didn't do that.
They didn't, and I'm just like, what is happening? Like, can you guys get up?
Maybe there
out
was
of
just too
my
many of them to even tell them.
face?
Like if you, they have to be usually say like if you're not gambling, you have to back away from the table. You can
Yeah.
still watch, but you have to watch at a distance.
Yeah,
Especially since you're not playing.
but they were all up on me, and I was like, bro.
Start throwing elbows, bro.
I was like, get the fuck off me right now.
You've gotten so many rapes this
Get
fucking
this
year. You
fuck
might as well
off
know
me
how to
right
elbow
now.
people.
And these kids, they're like putting $1,000. Literally, they would just bet one time, right? They were there, even though it was annoying, they were only there for like 10 minutes because they bet twice. They put 1,000 on black. So how roulette works is you can bet inside the table like certain numbers, and if you hit the number, it's 1 to 35. The odds are 1 to 35.
Right.
If you bet on the outside, it's 1 to 1. So if you bet on black and it rolls a black number,
Yeah,
if you,
you get
have 1,000, then you get
you get
1,000.
1,000 back.
This fool, he bets 1,000 on black, it hits red. And he goes, oh shit. And he's like talking with his friends for a second. And then he like shoves his way back in, puts 1,000 on red, it hits black.
That's if you miss the first time, you usually go back to that color.
And
That's
then they left
fucked.
so quick after that. I was like,
Yeah, fuck that.
I was like, you spent all of that money just to lose it all real quick. Like if you just spread, if like you take that money and you spread it around inside the table, is this allowed? Are we allowed to talk about gambling on here? Is that TOS? Since Twitch like banned
I
gambling?
mean, it's educational, I guess.
Don't bet on red and black. I mean, you can, but just don't bet everything you
Just know
have.
you're gonna lose it. Every time you go to the casino, always remember that you're not going there to make money. You're going there to have
Hey,
fun.
it depends on the person. It depends
I mean, it depends on the person,
okay?
but you don't go there to think you're gonna win.
No, you want to think that you're gonna win. Manifestation, okay?
You can manifest
Scared money
it,
don't make money.
but you can't cry about it if you lose it.
Yeah, you just have to be comfortable with what you're betting. You have to be comfortable with losing it, but you got to think that you're not gonna lose it. That's how you win. That's how winners
Oh
think.
my god! Did you win any last night?
I was up like $800 at one point,
And then what?
and then it just disappeared,
disappeared.
so fast.
And then I
bro.
blacked out and it all went away.
Yeah, like I only put 100 in. Thank goodness. Like
Okay, that's
what
not
I
bad then. That's
started
good, yeah.
with.
What were you playing in the beginning? Just roulette?
I just played roulette the whole night.
The whole time?
Yeah. It's like a roller coaster because you hit one number and then you're up. All of a sudden, you're up 400.
That does make sense.
Because, like I said,
yeah.
it's 1 to 35. So you put
Yeah, you
$10
just throw whatever
on
in.
35. That's 350. You just need one number to hit. That's crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy.
But anyway, yeah, I was up, and then I was up a lot because it hit. I was heating up, so I got 3 hits in a row. So I hit 3 of my numbers in a row.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like it's kind of sketchy. Like I felt like I was like getting a hit put out on me or something, and I wasn't even winning a lot. I wasn't even betting a lot. But like every time I won, the dealer would like, because you know the manager that like walks around between the tables, like
Yeah.
the checks on all their tables and stuff. The manager was like staring at me, and like he would like ask the dealer like, how much is she at right now? And then the dealer would be like, she's at 3 right now, like 3 hits. Like how many times I hit that number?
Right.
And I'm like, can you cheat in roulette? Like what is happening? Like why are they watching me like that? Like
I think they
this
wanted
is
to
so
start. They
weird.
wanted you to start losing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what? like
like,
I'm not
"God
even winning
damn."
a lot. Like it's not even that much. Cause like you
That
walk
isn't a
around,
lot.
you walk around those casinos and you just see like chips, like those big ballers that
Yeah.
just have like thousands and thousands of dollars in front of them. And I'm like, you got it like that?
Casinos, I feel like,
Damn.
are kind of rigged sometimes, but I don't know if you can really rig roulette. At that point, they're just kind of like throwing out random numbers.
You think you can rig the ball?
No. Maybe. You probably can. If anything, there's probably like a magnet. Like put the ball like under it, and, like having it land on a
Imagine
specific number.
somebody's under the table with a magnet, like
The
trying
dealer,
to catch the ball, trying to catch the
the
ball.
dealer saw all the numbers that you put down. He's like, "All right, put it on this one, right?" Make sure she keeps losing, and he's just like, "All right."
Imagine. Oh my
Just
god.
sticks the magnet right under. That's what I'm imagining happens.
No, but it was a good run. And then I just
Just all it away.
roulette, you win really fast, but you lose really fast.
You could have
too.
saved that $800 for a rental car.
That's true.
So easy.
But I didn't lose any money. I just lost all that I won. But I'm not negative, which is the key
Oh, that's
here.
a good thing. I
That's
mean,
the key
honestly, all
here.
that money is just for fun anyway.
Yeah,
it doesn't
it's
even
just
matter.
fun. It's just for fun and games. I should have kept it, but you know.
Hey, fuck it, whatever.
It's because my parents were there too. And my dad was like, fuck it. Like,
Just keep going.
it's not your money. Like, just keep going. Like, you might win more. And oh my God, if you're the dealer, I hope you didn't lose your job.
Why?
Because you know, when you win a lot, sometimes they exchange your chips out for like bigger chips.
The bigger chips.
Yeah, so the black ones are hundreds. And so I traded out 100 chip for smaller chips so that I could keep betting. And I gave him 100, but he gave me 200 worth of chips.
Oh,
back.
really?
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
No, why would I tell him? Casino is a fucking scheme, bro. I'm not gonna fucking fix your mistake.
Yeah, that's
what?
true. That's true. He fucked up by handing you that money.
Yeah. But I hope I hope they didn't catch you. I hope you still have your job.
Oh
but
my god, not after this. Randomly, he's all watching for some reason, and he's just like, "Oh well." Later.
But I hear like they make mistakes like that all the time. Like all the time. Did I tell you what happened in Vegas?
What?
So during EDC, when we were gambling in those casinos, the same thing, like similar stuff like that happened. We were at the roulette table, and Lex, she put her bet on one number. Because in roulette, you can bet either the full number or you can bet in between numbers.
Right, yeah.
So if it hits either of those numbers, you just get half the amount. She put her bet on one number. So her number was here, and then the winning number was literally right next to it.
Right.
And whenever they do a winning number, the dealer has to put like a marker on the winning number to make sure that they pay out the right people.
Yeah.
He was moving the marker and accidentally hit her chip into the winning number.
Oh my god.
Instead of her number, which wasn't the winner.
So did she win that money then?
Yeah.
Yo, what?
It was like $400.
Lex is lucky as fuck, bro. There's no way.
Yeah.
That
it
girl's
was
luck is
crazy.
insane.
And we all saw it and we were like, like, no.
Because I bet Lex was like, "Oh my god!" At the beginning, he's just like, "Fuck."
Yeah.
And then like he moved
Well,
in,
we
he
were
was like, "What?"
confused because we didn't know what happened. Like when he knocked it, like
Yeah.
we didn't realize, and then he started paying her out, and we're like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like I thought he said.
I
This.
thought he would have seen it, right?
I was like, I thought he said this number, and then we looked back at the thing, and we realized her chip is moved,
On
and
it.
we were like, "Oh shit!"
That's a big mistake to make, though, especially on a
Yeah.
specific number, because those pay out like a lot.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like
Dude,
it's crazy.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah. So if you're that dealer as well, I hope you kept your job. Yeah.
Gambling sounds fun. I just don't think I can ever do it. I don't want to become a degenerate gambler.
I feel like the only people that get really addicted are the ones that like put up a lot of money.
I can see
But I feel like
that's
for
why
us,
too.
like common folk,
Common
we
folk.
don't have enough money to be able to do that. So it's just like it's fun in games until I lose my 100. Like that's my last 100
I'm
that
throwing in all my
that's
life
it.
savings on that right there.
No, because even like when I do gamble and stuff, I usually don't go over like 150, 200. Like max
Yeah.
is like $200. Like if I win, then I'll use that money to play. But if any more than that, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking go broke.
Fucking vibes.
That's fucking,
That's fucking vibes.
fucking vibes.
That's fucking vibes.
But Tony likes to play poker, so he can stretch out his money more. 'Cause
Yeah.
poker takes a really long time. So he'll spend like last night he spent like 3 hours in the poker room. And I'm like, how you doing? Like, how much did you make? And he's like, I made $20. And I'm like, $20 in the last 3 hours? And he's like, yeah, what about you? And I was like, I lost like 500 in the last 3 hours. What?
Poker is long. You sit there for a long ass time.
It's intimidating. I went to go pick him up like in the poker room because they always put the poker room separate from the rest of the casino. So I go into the poker room and like they're all just staring at you, like the workers. First of all,
really?
like if you're walking in, they're like staring you down. And then you look out at the poker tables and it's just like OGs, like fucking gangster looking
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
you have to be quiet in
like,
there too.
Yeah.
Because everyone has
It's
to fucking
crazy
focus
as
on their
fuck.
game.
And the amount of chips, I've never seen that many chips in front of people. Like ever, ever. Tony was saying like some people put like 10 grand into a hand. That's insane
Yeah,
to me.
man. They
Don't
want
don't
that.
fucking gamble like that, kids.
Those are crazy because I watch some Twitch streamers sometimes have like the giant poker tournaments
Mhm.
and they win like $1 million. Like Mr. Beast was in one of those tournaments.
Mr.
But
Beast plays poker.
no, he gambles like
What?
hardcore. Like
really?
you wouldn't think that, right? You think Mr. Beast is
No.
like super nice guy, but like apparently he's a
He can
bad
still
gambler.
be a nice guy.
No,
and
I mean,
be a gambler.
they think he's like
Come
a super like like super chill.
on. Yeah.
Doesn't like do anything like bad or anything.
Yeah.
But he's like a crazy gambler. I mean, he has like a
Really?
good amount of money. Like he says he uses all of his money for his videos and stuff, but he saves up some on the side so he can fucking go
He's
gambling.
like, what I pay myself? Yeah, that goes straight to gambling.
He just spends all his money on gambling. I'm like, dude, that's pretty sick,
wasn't
though.
Like the last like big tournament, wasn't. I need to look it up. I'm pretty sure one of the main big tournaments was just won by like a Fortnite streamer. Or some
Probably.
shit
Yeah,
like
they have
that.
like a bunch
It
of
was like
random people
$5
in there.
million.
Last one I watched was with a chess streamer, and she won $1 million.
That's
That
crazy.
one, I'm like, dude, that's fucking wild.
I mean,
bro.
you gotta think it's not that big of a jump, right? From games to gambling. Gambling is just games, but for money.
No, it's true. It's just it's literally
It's
adult
literally
games.
games.
Literally just
Yeah.
broken down video games.
How do you feel about like the whole Twitch no gambling controversy?
It's
Do you
really weird
agree,
because
disagree.
obviously Twitch wasn't making money from it, so they didn't want to like really promote it. And like a bunch of little kids are on Twitch, so they don't want like to see like Ninja or someone big that they usually watch streaming gambling. So I don't think it should be allowed in that sense, which makes a lot of sense because like the little kids are impressionable and stuff.
Yeah,
But I think it's
then what about
okay.
like hot tub streams and like
I don't even think
these
those
girls are like bikini streamers.
Twitch
like,
streaming is like it's supposed to be for video games. I mean, or people like doing
but
IRL
you
streams.
know, people still did it on Twitch.
People
like,
still.
it
What I'm
wasn't
saying is like it's
regulated.
not. I don't care that it's on there, but people don't. What is it? People do it. I don't care that they're doing it, but it's not right. you know?
Right,
It's
but
just
like
not
if
right.
you're saying like the whole point of like kids being impressionable, and they made like this huge deal about like the gambling section, like that's the reason why I got banned. But like that's what I'm saying though. Like what about these other sections that are like just still there?
Listen,
like,
I don't think it's
where's
right.
that same energy, you know?
I don't think it's right, but Twitch, Twitch
like, where's
doesn't.
the same energy?
Twitch tried to get rid of the hot tub streams, but then I don't know. It just didn't make sense for them, I think. And then they just like said, whatever, you can still do it. But the gambling, they just took gambling completely out of the whole section in general. But Kick
I don't know how I feel about
makes
that,
like a
yo.
lot of money from
Steak.
like a
Yeah.
lot of gambling websites, so they're getting money from it too. So I think on Twitch's end, they weren't like really getting money out of the gambling thing, so they just said cut it. Just whack.
Does Twitch need any more money? They're taking like a shit ton from their creators. What else do they need?
They probably want more money. I think
Holy
everyone
shit.
wants more money. So every time you think of like a company, you want to be able to make almost like double of what you made from the last time, you know?
Right.
So like if they're just gambling, they're just, you know, they're not making money from that. They're just watching people lose their money or win their money. I don't know. You know, I think because Twitch overall was also trying to get like their own sponsorships out that creators could use only. They didn't want other people using, remember, like with the money thing? They didn't want any other outside sponsors sponsoring their streamers. So like Steak, they didn't even want Steak to be part of like their business. So like if they were promoted by Steak, they weren't allowed to put it on their Twitch ads. They would only be able to put whatever Twitch was sponsoring in their ads instead to make money from them as well, which is stupid.
I don't know. I just have mixed feelings about everything. I'm just like, because I know a lot of people, a lot of people have very strong feelings about like gambling and like things like that. But like, I'm just like, where's that same energy when it comes to like smoking or like alcohol? Because it's the same thing.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Addiction is like anything can be addiction. Because like that was the main argument, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is like
being
gambling leads to addiction and like leads to ruining people's lives and things like that. But I'm like, okay, so does alcohol, so does nicotine, so does like any drug, like anything. So I'm just like, what is the big deal? Like, I get it. I get where the concern is, and I get what like that side of it. And I do agree, like gambling addiction is horrible, and like I'm not saying that it isn't. I'm just saying like, where is that same energy for everything else that is pretty much the same or worse? I don't know.
Yeah, no. I even don't think people should be like drinking on stream and stuff like that too, but you know.
Yeah, people do drinking streams all the time, and I'm like, okay, this isn't bad, because people get like shit faced on stream.
Yeah, they get drunk because there's that one time
stupid shit too.
There's that one time that streamer passed out on stream after getting drunk and got banned for it for like 30 days. I'm like, damn, that fucking sucks. Like, cool, you want to drink, have fun with your friends and stuff like that. I mean, that's cool. But like,
no, they're like
people are
shit-faced, blackout drunk, and
blackout drunk.
Some people are like doing stupid shit too, like lighting their fucking rooms on fire and
shooting guns in the room.
Yeah,
that was a thing too. That one guy shot up through his trailer park home.
What?
He shot a gun through his trailer park home and he got banned forever.
Or there was one that was like, who was it? It was a big streamer that had a fucking flamethrower in their bedroom
I think I know what you're
during
talking about.
stream. I'm like, how do you think that's a good idea, bro?
The I Show Speed kid, he had a firework he set off in his room and he got in trouble for that too. It's a lot of stuff people shouldn't be doing, but you know, they're trying to like get views, clicks, and stuff like that.
Anything for the views, anything for the content.
People do crazy shit for views though, so like, oh my god, have you been watching what is it called, the TikTok trend where everyone's going live and doing what is it?
Oh, the AI?
Is it AI?
Is that what you're talking about?
The kind of, yeah. So we're like, they're just like basically a robot or whatever.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's that shit.
So good.
Ice cream. Yum. They just start chewing on it. And they're like, oh yeah.
So good.
I'm like, dude, what is this?
Thank you.
It's so cringy. That shit's so cringy. Like, cool, you're making money and everything off of it, but I'm like, fuck, man. This is what the world's come to at this point.
The girl that started it, right? That made it popular. Do you know how much she makes though?
Isn't it like 10,000 per like live stream now? It's a lot.
That's crazy.
That's a lot. Per live stream, and she probably does that daily too.
Per live.
She's been doing that probably daily now, every fucking day.
Did you know? So Kai.
Yeah, Kai Cenat.
Yeah, he tried it, right? As a joke.
Oh my god, yeah, and he got like 10,000 off that stream.
In 1 hour.
Not
Not even one stream. In 1 hour he made 10K.
Yeah, I remember because he showed like the picture of it. I'm like,
that's
dude.
insane.
I forgot what the real name of that.
So if you
fucking
see
thing
us
is
on
called.
TikTok,
You should
ice
start
cream.
doing that. You start.
Ice cream. Thank you.
Oh my God.
I don't think I could keep a straight like composure
I
because
couldn't
they
either.
literally do it like they're fucking robots.
Yeah.
Like
no,
sometimes
know.
I watch it just for fun to see like what they're doing, and it looks like it's pre-recorded. Like it looks crazy.
It does kind of look pre-recorded, yeah. Because they just like hold it together. I'm like, how do you do that?
And I'm like, how do you do that with a straight face? Because some of them are fucking insane. Like what they say. I'm like, oh my God.
One girl I like watching on Twitch, her name's Extra Emily. She tried doing it, but she cracks so hard. She's like, I can't keep doing this. And she goes straight back to doing it. And she's like, I can't do this anymore. That shit is fucking, it's funny though.
It's so funny.
It's so funny to see like random shit like that happening. I'm like, yep, we're at the age where the reptilians are actually showing up now.
Gang gang.
Gang gang. Gang gang. Gang gang.
You know what that is for? You know what they did that for?
What?
So that AI community, right? Like the people that do that, what happens is like on TikTok you can give gifts, right?
Yeah.
And what they're doing is like the notifications for those gifts. So they send in ice cream, and ice cream is like worth $1 or something.
Oh, yeah, that's when they start licking.
Ice cream.
Yeah, when they start licking it. Depending on how many like they put into, they have to like lick it a certain amount.
Do you know what gang gang is for?
No, what is that one for?
It's GG.
Oh, is it?
People just don't know what GG is.
Oh my
and
God.
they think it's gang gang. So they say gang gang for GG. It's good game, people.
Oh my God,
it's good
all
game,
right.
people.
Oh, no.
Good game, good game.
Every time someone starts typing GGs, I'm gonna start saying
GG.
gang gang now.
Gang gang, gang gang. You gotta do the motions
Gang gang, bro.
too.
At the end of
Gang
the-
gang.
I don't want to do I guess you have to get over that. If you really want to make money,
Yeah,
you really have to
you
have to jump
gotta
over
be
the hump.
down.
You have
gotta
to
be
know that
down.
like things are cringy, but if you can get past the cringe of anything, you'll probably make a lot of money.
And you have to not care that people think you're cringy.
Yeah, no.
Because half of the people that are like giving you these gifts and stuff, they know. Like they want you to
they
be
want you to like
cringy,
they want you to
yeah.
be like a fucking creep.
Yeah.
They want to be creeped out, but they think it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I saw one where a kid was cosplaying as Miles Morales, and then some kid off the street was like, "Dude, that's fucking cringe. You can't be stooping down to that level." And he stopped doing it for a second. He's like, "What'd you fucking say to me?" He's like, "I just made $10,000 off this street, right?" Yeah, he's like, "I just fucking made so much money off of this shit, and you're gonna fucking walk up to me
There's
and say
a
this is
clip of
cringe?"
that girl too, the one that I was talking about that started it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a clip of her breaking out a character, and it was like the first time that anybody's heard her real voice. Because, like, obviously they put on the ooh voice for that. So she's like, thank you, ice cream. And, like, her son or something is, like, supposed to be sleeping, but he comes out. And so she's like, ice cream, thank you. What are you doing up?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. And she's like, what'd I say? Go to bed. And everybody in chat is like, yo, what the fuck?
And then they go straight back to doing it, and then they go
and she's
back.
like, thank you.
Like, go back to fucking
that's
bed.
freaking
I need to make us money real quick.
hilarious, bro. That is hilarious. So if you see us on TikTok Live, mind your business.
Should we just do a duo one? We're
Trying to
both
get
doing
that
it.
bag. We just gotta tap in and out, you know, one stream, but working shifts.
That'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious.
So catch us on our next TikTok Live, okay?
I've never gone live on TikTok yet, so that'd be fucking.
It's because you
the first
need a
TikTok
certain
live
amount
stream.
of followers first to even go live. It's kind of stupid.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I haven't even tried. I don't even use TikTok that often. It's hard. I don't know. Wanting to post it. I mean, making videos on TikTok, I have a bunch of like saved in the draft, but I just don't want to like post them, you know?
Why? Because they're cringy.
Some of them are. I'm just like, I don't like. I just don't how I look like how I look sometimes. So I'm like, yeah, I'm
Well,
just
just
gonna
make
throw
sure
that
to follow
away.
us on our TikTok, Sweet and Sour Pod. If
Sweet
you
and
want to
Sour
see our
Pod.
AI,
Gang, gang.
AI NPC, that's what they call it. Like you're an NPC.
That's what an NPC. That's
you're
what
an
it was.
NPC.
NPC, yeah,
Ah,
unplayable character because those are actual robots.
gang, 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 gang.
Gang, gang.
You're a bitch. Oh, that's great. There's one that's like like Ratchet, because they have to, you have to come up with like new ideas now since everybody's hopping on the trend, so you have to be different. So there's this one that I saw, like some of them are like Sims NPCs,
right?
So they like, they wear a little
They wear
headband with the
diamonds.
Sims, and then they like make the sound, like you know how
Oh.
the Sims talk and it's like their own
Yeah,
language.
yeah.
They'll do that. So that's one I've seen, and I've also seen another one where it's like Ratchet, like from the hood, and it's like a girl with like a weave, and she's like, "Ah, my weave! Ah, my weave!"
Oh my god. TikTok is
It's
unhinged.
hilarious.
That shit's still the Wild West, I feel like. That's the Wild West of the internet at the moment. So what Twitter used to be is what fucking TikTok is like right now. You can just almost post whatever you want on TikTok.
Did you hear about Elon Musk buying that Twitter account, X?
Yeah.
That's
I
crazy.
heard.
Well, he didn't even buy it. He just took it.
I heard that he said he offered that guy like, I don't remember, like 20,000, 30,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
But then like after like him saying that, they just took the account away from the guy.
That's fucked.
And what they
Elon Musk.
offered him was just merchandise.
That's
like
fucked.
they were
Who
like, I was
wants
just gonna give you
Twitter
merch. Yeah, that's what I was
bro?
saying too. I'm like, dude, give
Or
him that
what,
guy
the
a Tesla.
Yeah.
Give him a fucking Tesla. Give him a flamethrower. Give him something
For
cool.
real.
Don't give him fucking Twitter fucking merchandise. I'm like, what are you gonna give him? A shirt?
Merch? A Tesla would be nice.
Just give that guy a fucking car. Yeah,
Damn.
just give that guy the fucking cheapest Tesla that you have, because it's still a nice Tesla.
He's Elon Musk. He can afford to give him a nice Tesla.
I mean, he already offered him like 30,000 just for the account. Might as well just actually like pay out and just give him a car. If anything, you're not losing anything by giving him a car.
He's not a man of his word.
Whatever. I feel like Elon Musk continuously makes it worse for him every day by the things he does. It's sad. I used to like Elon Musk a lot.
Same.
But then he just got, I think Twitter is like in the worst state it's ever been now too, or X, as it is now
Did
called.
they actually switch the name? That's
Yeah.
fucking insane.
They call it likes
That is
now,
insane.
but it's LIXE, so it's likes, but with an X. It's fucking awful.
What is the point, bro? Stop switching the name.
It's so bad
Do
because
something.
I was ready to watch the new Marvel Secret Invasion,
Mhm.
but all of it got spoiled for me because
Oh,
like of the
because of
like because
Twitter.
I talk about it sometimes, and then and then Twitter literally just shows me people that I don't even follow, but they think I'm interested in like seeing all the stuff, and it ruined everything.
That's why you have to block it. Like if you want to watch a movie, obviously your phone is gonna be listening to you. So you have to go on Twitter. Like I would do this all the time. I would go on Twitter and block terms. So anything that has to do with the movie, I would block the terms so it wouldn't show me anything.
I've never had to like deal with this before until the new Twitter though. Like before, like I was pretty good with like keeping away because all my friends would be the ones tweeting about it.
Yeah.
But now I'm seeing tweets from like other people I don't even follow, and they just ruin everything, and I can't really stop them from doing that, which is whack. So I should start blocking terms, but like why now? Why do I have to do that now?
I
Fucking
thought he was
stupid.
gonna like be like filter that. No, didn't he say he was supposedly like Twitter's supposed to be more of a reputable source? Like they filter all of their sources more, so it's not as much fake news. Isn't that what he said when he like took over Twitter?
I thought he said you can post whatever you want.
Oh,
I thought that's what his.
Opposite?
I think his because
So
Twitter
fuck it.
before Twitter was doing the thing where they were blocking people from doing that, from having like fake sources. So like you do see it
Mm.
now where like in Twitter it's like this is not like actual reputable source. Most of this is
What's
like
your
fiction or
source?
something
Trust
like
me,
that.
bro. Trust me.
Exactly, trust me.
Trust
Like,
me, bro.
it's not off the internet. Who's gonna lie on the fucking internet at this point? But his thing was, I'm just gonna make sure you can say whatever you want, but like just make sure it's like real too, I guess. But he's like very lenient on it, and you can still post whatever the fuck you want. You more or less can post whatever you want now. Definitely more.
Yes. Whatever.
You know what I went to this weekend?
Mm.
Yesterday.
Mm.
I went to that the sugarcane place, right?
Oh.
Yeah, the
one in
Vitacane.
Denver? Yeah.
The Vitacane
Mhm.
place or whatever. I didn't know. What was crazy is I watched a TikTok video of
Mhm.
that store.
Yeah, they're TikTok famous.
I didn't know
Yeah.
because I saw the video because
Darian?
of the mom and the son, and I recognized the lady's voice, and I was like, I turned around because she wasn't there at the front when I first came in.
Yeah.
Because it was like the kids or whatever, and then she walks out, and I hear her voice. I'm like, who
Should have
I
got a
was like,
picture.
that sounds fucking familiar. She walks out and her boyfriend's there with her too. I'm like, I know you guys. I
Yeah.
was like, what? What the fuck? I didn't know you guys were fucking famous. Cause I
Yeah,
was
they
like,
TikTok famous.
that video that I watched was fucking hilarious. Cause he's just yelling at his mom's just yelling at him, and she's like, "What the fuck do you want? I don't have time for this today." He's like, "I want to make an order." And she's like,
is it
"Oh
the
yeah."
one where she's like, "Joke's on you! I don't even get paid."
That's that one. It was that one.
Yeah, they're funny. If you
They're
guys are
fucking
in the
funny.
Denver area, make sure to go check out Vita Cane
Yeah, that was
on
fucking
Federal
hilarious.
and Alameda.
It looks like a weed shop on the inside. Because we were in there, I was like looking at the sign, and I looked at Audrey, and I was like a weed
I
store.
was gonna make a TikTok. I should have. I forgot to make
In
like
there?
a TikTok video of like trying it because it was our first time trying it.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. I like sugarcane.
Yeah,
You
I
have
mean,
to
every
like
time I go to
sugarcane.
Vietnam, every time I go to Vietnam, I always get like the little bag.
Yeah,
Like the street vendors always selling some, and then you just go there and grab it from them.
you for sure have to like sugarcane. It's very sugarcane.
It's very sweet.
It's fresh. It's fresh press.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
which
the
is
machine there
nice.
and everything.
I've never seen in Denver because I've seen it in like Texas and California. I've never seen the place in Denver that actually fresh presses it.
Yeah, I didn't ever see that either. It was good though. I really liked
check
it.
it out. Imagine.
TikTok podcast.
Get Darian. You watching this? You gonna come on the podcast? Actually, your mom, not you.
Your mom. We'll just have
mom's
both of them on, the
cooler.
mom and the son, and see how their fucking engagement goes.
Hey, welcome to Sweet and Sour. We're your hosts. These are our guests, and then we just leave and let them like
Just fucking fight it out.
yeah. That's the whole
The
episode.
shit was so
That would be
funny. That
funny.
video was just fucking hilarious. I didn't know it was them. That was so crazy when I saw
Yeah.
them.
I see
I
them
was like-
all the time too, because they always go to dim sum.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, the Star Kitchen. They're
Yeah.
always there. Yeah.
That's so
It's fun.
funny. Like right next door too. I didn't know how close that place was. That makes sense though. Liked it a lot.
What were you doing all the way down there?
We had to wait because we drove up to Horsetooth. To go to the
Oh,
lake.
for the lake.
Yeah, so she lives like far down in Denver. So I went to go pick her up, and then we were just like, let's go eat. And then we went to go get fucking Vitacaine right after. And then that's when I got to meet some celebrities.
You didn't even know.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was like, every time you see something on TikTok, it's always like something in California.
Yeah.
Or like somewhere like
Not a
more
lot
like
here.
reputable. Yeah, I've never thought we would see like a thing like that in Denver.
I
in
never
Denver.
thought we would be home to celebrities.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, a lot of celebrities live here.
A lot of them.
A lot of
I
them.
don't even know. There's a streamer, Summit 1G. That guy lives up in Colorado Springs. Famous. Super famous.
I got my Valorant code from him when the beta dropped.
From Summit?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hilarious. That's so cool. What the fuck? I got mine for Pokemon, obviously.
Obviously.
Shout out Pokemon. Tier 3 sub. Sub for 2.
Doesn't know who you are. Who's the most famous person that has noticed you?
It's noticed me?
Yeah. Or like the most famous person you've met.
I mean, technically it would be Trevor, but out of
He's
that,
the most famous person?
I don't think I've ever met anyone more famous. Why? I've met the singer from Rise Against.
Mm.
That was a long time ago, though. That was back when I was like in high school. Other than
Is Trevor
that,
even that famous? How famous is Trevor?
almost 4 million on TikTok right now. I
Uh,
think he's probably the most famous person I know. Pharaoh has more followers than him. Pharaoh does have more followers than that, guys.
Damn.
That's starting to blow up now, though, too. This bald
Yeah.
TikTok.
I was just talking about it too. Get off my fucking FYP, Zeph. I'm not bald.
I still gotta tell him about it.
God damn.
I
Get
fucking
off
love
my
him.
shit.
It's so funny. He deserves it right now, though. His bald TikTok. Oh, Gus too. Gus is more famous than Trevor.
What?
Was for a little bit. He had more followers than Trevor at one point. Then
On
Gus stopped
TikTok?
posting. Mm-hmm.
All these. You know why? Because TikTok is full of girls.
Duh. Edith's from fucking Trevor's shit. I met Edith through Trevor.
That's funny.
But then they meet. Then they actually like see their Twitch streams, and then they realize Trevor's annoying.
Does Trevor still stream?
Yeah, he streamed the other day. We played the new game Remnant together. That's a fun multiplayer game. You should probably try to play with your friends.
I just played A Way Out.
I saw that. No, how was
fun.
it? Did you like it?
It was fun. It's very short. It's really
very short
fun, and it's a really good game. But it is very short. We finished that in 2 nights.
It's a fun game though. The story is really good in it because you get 2 different endings.
Jailbreak or what is that movie?
Break?
Prison Break. Yeah.
The show.
Yeah.
Prison Break.
The show.
The show. It's fucking no. I played it with Richard, and there's one point where you can do an arm wrestling match, and me and Richard played that for an hour.
We played all the mini games. Any mini games there was, we were there.
Doing
like
all the
darts.
games.
The darts.
Oh, the dart one too.
Wrestling.
That one was fun.
What else is there?
I don't remember all of them. I just remember the arm wrestling one because me and Richard sat there for so long. Just like for one arm wrestle too. We sat there for at least like 20 minutes just pressing E as hard as we can. I won that, but in the end of the story, Richard won.
We played that shit for a long time too. You guys played on mouse and keyboard?
Mouse and keyboard.
It was so hard because I was trying to beat Debo so bad, but he was on controller and I was on keyboard. And you know how hard that shit is?
That shit's so funny.
There's no way you can win against a controller,
You
bro.
can't beat that. So what I started doing was like you have to like press E or something. So I was going like that for a while, but then after I kept going like this. I was just tapping it. And then I was like, fuck, me and Richard were just going hard.
Oh my god. Tell me why the part with the dog when you're getting chased by the dog.
Oh, like over the cliff or whatever?
Yeah, and you have to like get away. Like you press E or whatever to try to get away from the dog.
Yeah.
The keyboard is just so hard. I just kept getting fucking mauled by this dog. We literally had to restart like 3 times and I still couldn't get it. So we were like, fuck it. Let's just save the game, end it, and then switch characters so that he could play that guy that gets mauled by the dog. Because I just kept dying and it was just not it.
Dude.
It was hard. It was tough.
I think we completed everything first try almost. I don't remember. That game is kind of hard though.
That was the only part that we got stuck on was the
puzzle
freaking
solving.
dog.
The puzzle solving is kind of funny in that game because we had to do like the shoot one. Me and Richard were like stuck. We're like, what the fuck do we do? So you have to when you're trying to make the escape. Yeah, the laundry room.
Oh my god!
I was like, where the fuck? Where do we go? I didn't know how to like jump into the crate.
Oh my god!
They explained it too. They're like, you have to jump into like the little laundry basket and push you. I was like, Richard, I can't find the laundry basket because he's stuck on the other side of the door. He's like, dude, it's like right there. I see it on your screen. I'm like, bro, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Those games are so fun.
Yeah.
Have you played It Takes Two yet?
Yeah, I haven't finished it yet, but we got pretty far. It Takes Two is a beautiful game.
It's a good one.
Whoever made that, like the visuals and like just the graphics is amazing.
It's sad too. There's some really good sad scenes in there. I don't know if you'll be sad about it, but there's one scene that I was like, damn, that fucking makes me upset. That makes me really sad.
Well, yeah, because it's about the parents like getting a divorce.
Yeah,
and,
it's like
not
a
being in
super
love
real
and, like,
story.
yeah, the kid is trying to get them back together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it just seems like her
sad.
copium method. Basically what it seemed like, and then they just all got caught in it.
No, that game is amazing. Highly, highly recommend. It's long too, which is nice.
That one's a really long
So you have a
game.
lot, and it's so like the variety is. I don't know how they came up with all that shit, because each section is just so different from the other. Like all the tasks and like the mechanisms, like the mechanics of it. Like one scene, you're fucking what? You're on a raft boat trying to get through fucking like a battlefield.
They make it like different gameplay styles, which is cool.
And then the next you're in space.
Yeah, you're in space.
Crazy.
Then you're in a castle. That's
Yeah.
one. It's crazy. No, that game's really fun. And then the puzzle solving in that game is really like it's its own thing. Like you have to like throw his staff or whatever, and she has to like jump on it and stuff. And,
That
like,
one's more of like you need each other.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely need to do each other in a lot of those puzzles. Do those shits. It's fun though.
It's really fun. I love that.
Man, once you finish that game, you guys should start playing the scary Dark Picture anthology games.
I just hate scary games.
It's like they're really good stories though, so I definitely recommend them because I played I think almost all of them with Richard. Those were good. Those stories are really good. It's just good content too, especially when you get scared.
I just can't play those games because like the only times I can play is like in the middle of the night, and when I get scared, I scream. Like Like it's either run or I scream. And I do not want to be screaming in the middle of the night. My parents will kick my ass.
That's why you guys need to hurry up and just get your own
Fine.
place, man.
Get our own place. It's going to be an apartment or a condo, which I also cannot scream in.
Just need to get some soundproofing. We'll be fine.
We were checking because we went to Bear Creek, which is right by Red Rocks, and we were checking the houses over there to see how much they were. That
Is that
shit's
where you-
expensive.
Near the lake? The lake you guys went to today?
Yeah, so Bear Creek is in Morrison, so it's right
Yeah.
next to Red Rocks.
I know where Red Rocks
too.
is. I just don't know where that's. Go ahead.
It's like right there. It's like right there too.
They were expensive? How much?
Like the lowest was $750
For an apartment? Or no, for a house.
$750,000
Oh my
for
god.
a 2,000 square feet house,
Shit.
and it went up to like 1.2 million.
That's too much.
Yeah,
I mean, you'll be next to Red Rocks ish, so that's nice,
Yeah.
right?
Red Rocks and a lake. That would be perfect.
Man, that's fucking crazy.
Mhm.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot
Yeah, I can't even imagine at this point.
for such a small space too. Like you're really actually just paying for the location and not the actual house.
The guy that drove our boat yesterday, he said he lives in a house all the way up in Fort Collins, like
Mhm.
where the Horsetooth place is.
Mhm.
But he said he spent like 500,000 on it. And I was like, that's pretty okay for like this location.
Well, because it's
But-
Fort Collins.
Yeah, and you're
though.
gonna be
It's
far
not-
away
there's
from
nothing
Denver, obviously.
there.
But like, if you wanted to like live in Colorado and you don't want to like, go downtown that often, I think that's a good spot to be at.
Well, isn't Fort Collins though like kind of like Colorado Springs, like heavy military?
There, I don't know, maybe.
Because
There
that's how
could be.
Colorado Springs is. Colorado Springs is super cheap, but like if you want to live there, you gotta live there, and it's
Yeah.
just far away from everything,
Like a
and it's
fucking-
very military.
Almost a 2-hour drive to Denver every time.
Yeah, and it's very very military. So like they're all like conservative and like
I guess that would make sense. It's kind of like a
they
party
see an
town though
Asian
too.
person, they're like, oh my god.
Fort Collins is where the CSU campus is too.
Yeah.
So like, there's a bunch of kids, but then I guess there's also a bunch of like
Old
older
people, yeah.
older Republican type of people.
I wouldn't mind
conservative
Fort
people.
Collins. It's just so far. It is like getting very developed though. Like the stuff that is there is very fancy stuff.
The drive is fucking far. I drove like 4 hours total yesterday because I had to go up and down.
My God. Oh yeah, Fort Collins is far, but we'll see. Is that an hour?
Yeah.
Time to go gamble.
Jen's ready to fucking get the fuck out of here. You there then?
Mhm.
All right. Well, that was
A
our
short
episode
one.
12.
That
Yeah,
was
it's a
short.
short stream. Jen just got back from the lake, so we didn't want to keep her too long, and she has to go back to go gamble.
I have to.
She's resting right now. This is her only time to take off until she has to be a fucking freak at the casinos again. All right, but thank you for everyone that watched today.
We will see you. Oh, video will drop Wednesday, like normal.
Yep, video comes out Wednesday.
Saturday, for sure, right? This week?
Let's just check. Okay. Do you have any more shows coming up anytime soon?
No, not until after our LA trip.
Saturday is August. Yeah, I don't have
Oh,
any
dang, it's August already?
be in August by the
That
time.
was fast.
By the time of Saturday, August 5th, will be the next podcast.
Video will drop Wednesday. Make sure to watch our last episode, which is up on our YouTube right now.
Yep.
Follow our TikTok. Please like and subscribe.
I think that's it.
That it?
All right. Yep. All right.
I'll
Bye,
see you then.
everyone. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.